Hello, and welcome to my video message for Sunday, September 27. I want to talk about the pandemic today. Do you remember back last spring when the realization of the pandemic was first dawning on America? We were receiving a lot of advice back then from public health officials. One thing they advised quite often was to wash your hands, and also they said, while you wash your hands, sing the happy birthday song. Now, this was an effort to get us to wash our hands under running water long enough, hopefully, to be effective at cleansing. After hearing this advice a few dozen times on the media, I came up with what I thought was a better plan. Singing Happy Birthday took me about 15 to 20 seconds, but I sure felt silly doing it. It wasn't anybody's birthday, and somehow that seemed to make it a foolish exercise. I wondered then, what could a person do in 15 or 20 seconds that would also be productive? The answer I came up with was, why not say the Lord's Prayer? I could do that in 20 seconds or so, and it was certainly more beneficial than singing Happy Birthday. At least in those few seconds, instead of singing nonsense, I could be approaching the great physician. For more than one half of the year now, we've been singing Happy Birthday, staying more than 6 feet apart, and wearing masks in public. Yet we are not improving much. However, at the same time, we are trying to follow the advice of the experts. They keep changing their recommendations. It's kind of like the blind leading the blind. Remember the woman whose story is recorded in Mark's Gospel, chapter 5? She had a blood disease and had tried every treatment available, but as Mark records, she was not any better and actually grew worse. Thankfully, she was able to come to Jesus, and there she found healing, but from the doctor's treatment, she only grew worse. That could safely be said of our pandemic relief efforts. We are worse off now than at the beginning, as the number of those infected only increases and a cure is not yet found. Or maybe we need to remember how it was with Job in the Old Testament. His advisors were continually contradicting themselves. He reacted to them with these words found in Job chapter 13. He said to them, "Surely I would speak to the Almighty, and I desire to reason with God. But ye are forgers of lies, ye are all physicians of no value. Oh, that ye would altogether hold your peace." What did he say? I think he said, I would rather spend my time speaking to the Almighty than waste my time listening to you. Now, don't get me wrong. I am not belittling the virus. It is real and it is dangerous. Even though our public officials haven't yet found the treatment or the cure, I believe they are trying. So I'm going to do my best to follow the protocols they recommend. Like an old Turkish proverb says, trust Allah and tie up your camel. Please, friends, be careful out there. Do something productive and healthy. Do your best to stay safe. And instead of singing Happy Birthday, do like Job. Speak to the Almighty, because prayer changes things, even pandemics. Well, that's my thoughts on the pandemic. I would like to remind you we are having public worship services again at Trinity Gospel Church, and we invite you to come if you're able. If not, please know we are keeping you in prayer, and look forward to the day when we'll be able to worship together again. Until then, may God bless you and keep you safe and healthy is my prayer.